back to another Mozo Experts Choice Facebook Live event. I'm Jada Aram, and today I'm joined by Mozo's Product Data Manager and Expert Choice Judge, Peter Marshall. Welcome, Peter. Thank you for sitting down with me today.
Hi, Jada. Hi, everyone. Great to be here.
So last Thursday, we announced the winners of our 2019 Mozo Experts Choice Home Loan Awards. And this year, we had winners from credit unions to banks to online lenders. So congratulations to all our winners. And if you'd like to find out what makes an award-winning home loan, please stick around or click the link in the description. So Peter, let's kick things off with one of our major awards, the 2019 Mozo Experts Choice Home Lender Bank of the Year. And that was awarded to Greater Bank. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, sure. Look, this year we looked at 436 home loans from 85 lenders, and Greater Bank was named the Home Lender Bank of the Year. Greater Bank is a mutual that has branches across much of New South Wales. They offer very competitive rates, but it's not just their rates that made them stood out. They have a wide range of home loans with so many different options. Most borrowers should be able to go to Greater, have a chat with them, and find something that suits their needs, but also be really confident that they're getting a fantastic deal as well on their rate. Greater won awards for first home buyer loans, for package loans for people who have more complex financial needs, and for fixed rates for both owner-occupiers and investors. So, they really had a broad range of wins.
That's great. And I understand this year we had a lot of online winners. In fact, TikTok was actually our 2019 Mozo Experts Choice Online Lender of the Year. What set these guys apart from the rest of our online winners?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of online lenders around now, and people do just about everything online these days, including applying for a home loan. So the benefit of an online lender is that they don't have a branch network to pay for, so they can pass those savings on to their customers. And in the case of TikTok, as well as having fantastic rates, some of the best around, they have this really clever automated approval system. So, a lot of people will be able to get their loan approved in less than 30 minutes from when they start filling out the application form.
Right, that's awesome. So I'm guessing we're not really seeing any big banks in this year's winners list.
No, they're very absent. But it really was surprising to us when we looked at the list of winners, and we saw that 50% of those winners were mutual banks and 45% were online lenders. So that means that sort of traditional banks with a branch network accounted for a really small proportion of those winners. So some of the online lenders that won are names that have been around for quite a while now, such as UBank and Reduce Home Loans. But also appearing was Kogan.
Right.
So perhaps not many people know that Kogan is now providing home loans. We know them more as a really competitive cut price consumer goods site. But they've launched our own line of home loans now, and they're priced well enough to make it into our winners list, so that's fantastic. Mutual banks, they're organisations where you join up, you become part of their organisation, and their mandate is to take any profits that they make and put it back into the services that they give to their customers as a way to keep costs down. A couple of the mutuals that featured this year, we've already talked about Greater Bank, but also Kudos Bank and the Queensland-based Move Bank won awards as well.
Right, very cool. And when I was going through this year's winners list, I noticed that we had a lot of previous winners in this year's awards, like Newcastle Permanent, HSBC. But one new lender that really caught my eye was Well Home Loans, and they took out 5 awards. That's pretty impressive. Could you tell me what made these guys such a standout this year?
Yeah, look, there are new lenders appearing all the time. Some of them do better than others. Well, decided that I think they needed to stand out from the pack, so they've launched with some really competitive pricing. So they won an award for their balanced home loan for the best new home loan, due to its combination of low rates and flexibility. So their rate for owner occupiers is one of the best around. And their other rate options are really competitive as well. They also have loans that are available up to a 95% loan to value ratio. And if you want to add an offset function, you can do that for just $10 a month.
Right, very nice. And speaking of standing out, I noticed that loans.com.au, they won an award for best new feature for their Zip debit card. I'm not really sure what that actually is, so do you mind explaining how that product works and how that actually can help first-home buyers?
Yeah, look, it's a really fantastic idea from loans.com.au, something that we've not seen before. I think, they recognise that when people are setting up a new home, finances can be really tight. So loans.com.au launched their Zip Home Loan, and that comes with a $5,000 line of credit that you can access with a debit card. So it's completely interest-free.
Right.
So you make a minimum repayment every month. I think it's $100 at least that you have to pay back every month. But you're not going to ever get charged any interest on that loan. So, it can be really helpful when you're moving into a new place.
Yeah, you're right. I can imagine that would come in handy when you're trying to budget for all these random expenses when you've just moved in that you wouldn't have thought you need to budget for.
Yeah, an interest-free alternative to a credit card. What a great idea.
Very cool. So I guess that brings me to my final question, Peter. One of the great things about our awards are the range of categories we offer, like packaged home loan or fixed rate home loan. But one of the categories we also cover are first home buyer loan. And when we're talking about a first home buyer loan, how does that differ to, say, from a low cost loan?
Okay, so a lot of low cost loans, the maximum that you can borrow is 80% of the value of the property. Saving for a deposit is surely one of life's great challenges. Depending on your situation, where you want to buy, it can be ridiculously hard to get a 20% deposit, and even 10% can be a struggle. So, for example, a 20% deposit on an $800,000 loan home is $160,000, so that's quite a bit. And even a 10% deposit, that's $80,000. So, this category was designed to really highlight those loans that allow you to borrow more of the value of the property. Some lenders, as I said, charge higher rates, and some lenders just won't talk to you at all. So that's why we came up with a special category to reward those loans that allow you to borrow with just 10% saved.
Right. So it pretty much looks like we've thought of an award for just about every type of borrower.
Yep, getting close.
Well, I guess that wraps things up. So thank you again, Peter, for sitting down with me today.
It's a pleasure.
And just again, if you'd like to check out the full list of winners, head to mozo.com.au/experts choice or click the link in the description. See you guys.
Bye.